Namaste, Pranam, Gita Dhyanam. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitam Ritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatva manusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshinim. O Bhagavad Gita, with which Lord Narayana himself gave enlightenment to Partha, the ancient sage Vyasa included it in the Mahabharata. O Goddess, showerer of the nectar-like knowledge of non-dualism contained in your 18 chapters, O my affectionate mother, the destroyer of rebirth, I meditate upon thee. Krishna Vandana. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansachanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Son of Vasudeva, the slayer of Kansa and Chanur, extreme delight for Mother Devaki, O Lord Krishna, the supreme teacher of the universe, my salutations to you. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the 18th Adhyaya, Moksha Saṃnyasya Yoga, and Sri Krishna has explained to us how we can reach that ultimate stage of perfection where we become free from performing any tasks. We get into that mold of jnana and bhakti, we attain to Brahman, we attain to the great devotion to Lord, and by way of that, we get into the position of surrendering everything at the holy feet of our chosen deity, of the Lord, to Sri Krishna. Then we start, viewing Lord in everything. Then samah sarveshu bhuteshu, we become same, we become equal in our treatment towards all the creatures of this universe, all the beings of this universe, not only just our family and friends and our near and dear ones, but each and everyone we try to realize they are the manifestations of the Divine Lord. Having reached that stage, now a doubt arises. When we get into the stage of the Naishkarmya Siddhi, when we attain that ultimate Param Siddhim, as Sri Krishna has talked about it, it is the supreme most the attainment that anybody can have to reach the stage where we are free from performing any tasks. Now, does it mean that we should sit quiet and just close our eyes and start contemplating on the God? Sri Krishna says, no, that is not the Naishkarmya. Naishkarmya doesn't mean you have to run away from the duties. Naishkarmya doesn't mean that you have to shun the duties that have come to you. Naishkarmya is doing the duty as you are doing it. Doing the duty with the feeling of, I am doing it, I am the owner, I am the doer. Give up that attitude, Sri Krishna says. Do the duty as a representative of that Almighty. Do the duty as an instrument in the hands of the Divine Mother, and then you play that game, whatever Mother has assigned to you, the Lord has assigned to you. You play that game. Don't run away from playing. Don't run away from working. Now, if that is the thing, how can we perform the karma? Now, Sri Krishna has already told us that surrendering to me, taking shelter in me, you keep on doing all the things, all the works, all the tasks, all the projects that come to you. Perform each and everything, taking shelter in me. Know for sure that is not your project, that is my project, Sri Krishna says. So, sarvakarmāṇyapi sada kurvāno madavyapāśrayaha, mat avyapāśrayaha. Taking refuge in me, perform all the tasks. Whatever comes to you, don't run away, don't shy away, don't avoid doing the task. Matparaḥ avapnoti. And then through my grace you will attain. What you will attain? Shashvatam padamam vyayam. You will attain to that eternal abode. From there is no coming back again into this traumatic cycle of birth and death. From this troublesome cycle of birth and death. From this most suffering cycle of the birth and death. There is no more coming back. That is the Shashvata Padam. That is eternal abode. Avyayam. It is unchangeable. It is indestructible. That is the kind of abode you will start dwelling in once you take shelter in me and perform all the duties to the core. Don't avoid. Don't take shortcuts. Just perform everything that has come to you. So this is how Sri Krishna now, once again, he has brought us back to that point one from where we started off, how we should perform the karma. So now Sri Krishna, that was the 56th shloka that we read, and today in the 57th shloka, again Sri Krishna is telling us to kind of mingle, telling us to unite the karma with the yoga. Unite your performing of tasks, surrendering yourself to the Lord, and also getting into that contemplative mood, in the meditative mood, getting into that, you use your intellect that the Lord has provided you with this body. Lord has not just provided this body and the senses. There is something, a very powerful tool, the intellect, the buddhi, but we are not making use of it. We are only getting driven by the mind. The buddhi is constantly telling mind something to follow, but mind is not following buddhi's advice. So what Sri Krishna is telling us here in this 57th shloka, that having attained to that state of performing all the tasks and all, how we should conduct ourselves. Cetasā sarvakarmāṇi mayi saṃnyasya matparaḥ buddhiyogamupāśritya maccittaḥ satataṃ bhava. Sri Krishna says this is how one should conduct oneself, having got into that position of becoming perfect in the Naishkarmya Siddhi, having attained that Siddhi of Naishkarmya, freedom from doing the tasks as owner, and then it is only doing the tasks as instrument. On the way, attain the jnana, attain the bhakti, get devoted to me, surrender with that jnana and that bhakti that you have picked up on this path. Surrender yourself to me and just keep on doing your duties. And then Sri Krishna says here, cetasā sarvakarmāṇi mayi saṃnyasya matparaḥ. You renounce all those duties. You perform duty, but that doesn't mean you should stop doing it. You perform all the tasks, but offer all those tasks that you are doing to me. Mayi saṃnyasya matparaḥ. Mentally resign all those deeds. Mentally you give up all those deeds to me, to the Lord. Because then you are not the doer. Lord is the ultimate doer. Lord is getting the things done through you. You are just a puppet. You don't say that I am moving my hands. It is the puppeteer pulling the strings. He is making you dance to his tunes. And you are not dancing. The puppeteer is making you dance. So Sri Krishna says, mayi saṃnyasya matparaḥ. You offer, you give up all the tasks that you are doing. You renounce all the tasks that you are doing to me. And this is how now Sri Krishna is bringing that element of sannyasa. Sannyasa is not running away from house and from society and from all the things surrounding us and going to the mountain, sitting in a cave and meditating on the Lord. That is not the sannyasa, Sri Krishna says. Just renounce the duties to me. Allocate the duties that, yes, this is the Lord's duty. Why should I get worried about it? My job is to do it wholeheartedly, sincerely, most dedicatedly. That I will do. Cetasā sarvakarmāṇi. Having and buddhiyogamupāśritya. Take shelter. Devote yourself to that faculty of intellect, of the Buddhi-YOGA. Buddhi is the faculty that Lord has provided for us to discern. The Sat Asat Vivek Buddhi, to discern what is real, what is unreal, to discern what is good, what is bad, to discern what is righteous, what is unrighteous. And Buddhi is telling you, take the path of righteousness. Buddhi is telling you, take the path of dharma. Don't take the path of adharma. Buddhi is telling, take the path of holiness, take the path of purity. But our mind says, contrary to what Buddhi says. Our mind doesn't listen to what Buddhi says. So Sri Krishna is telling, buddhiyogamupāśritya. Resort to Buddhi Yoga. Surrender yourself to that Buddhi Yoga, to the faculty that has been provided to you. Listen to the intellect. Listen to that Buddhi which is cautioning you day in and day out. With every task, what is to be done, Buddhi is cautioning you, do this, don't do this, do this, don't do this. But when Buddhi says, don't do this, our mind says, do this. Our senses, they say, do it, man. Let us see what happens. And in that, let us see what happens, is our destruction. Buddhiyogamupāśritya maccittaḥ satataṃ bhava. And do fix your mind satataṃ. This is the term. Now we are used to, we know how to use that term 24/7. Sri Krishna has used that term right in the Bhagavad Gita, satataṃ. Maccittaḥ satataṃ bhava. Constantly fix your mind on me. Every moment. Don't let a single moment that your mind is not on me. If you work that way, that is how you will be performing your duties meticulously. Always fix your mind on me. That is the key Sri Krishna has said. Not running away from the duty. That is not the advice that Sri Krishna is giving. Cetasā sarvakarmāṇi. All the duties have to be done intelligently. All the duties have to be done consciously. All the duties have to be done perfectly. But mentally renouncing those duties to me. Cetasā mayi saṃnyasya matparaḥ. Devote yourself to me mentally and do everything surrendering to me. Even the task, surrender to me. I will take care how it is done. I will decide what fruit has to come out of that task. It is not your botheration. Don't even think about what you are going to get out of it. So these are some precious words of Sri Krishna that use your intellect. Take shelter in the Buddhi Yoga. Buddhiyogamupāśritya, resorting to Buddhi Yoga. Maccittaḥ satataṃ bhava. Always, constantly, 24/7, fix your mind on me, and then I will see how you don't get that to that state of nirvana. You have to come to me. You have to become one with me. That is what Sri Krishna has told. Mentally resigning all deeds to me, having me as the highest goal. Resorting to Buddhi Yoga. Do you ever fix your mind on me? The literal translation of this 57th shloka. And we have got a beautiful teaching of Sri Ramakrishna on this shloka. Sri Ramakrishna says that if you happen to be blessed with the vision of the Lord, what would you ask of him? If Lord appears before you and say, okay, my dear fellow, ask what you seek, ask what you want of me. And what are we going to ask? Are we going to ask for money? Are we going to ask for health? Are we going to ask for all those worldly pleasures? Or, like Sri Ramakrishna said, would you appeal to him to provide you with facilities to build hospitals, schools, water tanks and almshouses? If you have got that nature of doing something good for the people, when the Lord comes to you, Is it that you will ask him, oh, make me capable of building schools, make me capable of building hospitals, make me capable of building water tanks so that people can drink water, the people will have plenty of water to drink, and the alms houses so that I can keep on giving alms to the needy ones? Is that the thing you will ask the Lord if Lord comes before you? That is the question Sri Ramakrishna has put up. And the answer is, all these philanthropic activities seem great to us as long as we are removed away from God. Till the time we are away from God, yes, we get into that field of helping others. We feel it is our duty to help others. Sri Ramakrishna says that is the feeling one has only till one is away from God. But when we are in communion with God, all these fade away into insignificance. Helping others, doing this for something, doing that for... Once we are one with the God, then we get a totally different realization. Then we don't have to do anything. The Lord will look after everything. We are one with the Lord. So all these things, Sri Ramakrishna says, once you are one with the God, they become insignificant. We ought to pray to the Lord, therefore, not for doing good to the world, but for union with Him. If God comes before us, what should be our request to Him? What should we ask to the Lord? Sri Ramakrishna says, just ask the Lord, make me one with you. That is the only thing I want. We ought to pray to the Lord, therefore, not for doing good to the world, but for reunion with Him. We ought to beseech Him for devotion, dispassion, and discrimination, discernment. Yes, we should ask God, give me jnana, give me bhakti, give me discrimination, give me vairagya, give me dispassion. By loving the Lord, we rise from human to the divine. And becoming one with the Lord in this manner, through jnana, through bhakti, through the dispassion, we become one with the Lord. Through devotion to the Lord, we get fixed in the conviction that we are His children, who is all immortality, all blessedness, all love, and all wisdom. And when Sri Krishna says that, maccittaḥ satataṃ bhava, constantly dwell your mind on me. When Sri Krishna is saying this, he is telling us, constantly dwelling your mind on me, you will only think of my immortal nature, my nature as Satchidananda, my nature as Paramatman, and you being the part of that entity, that eternal divinity, you being part and parcel of it. How can you ask for petty things? How can you run away from the tasks that you are doing? Whatever you are doing, you must do. Now, when reading this teaching of Sri Ramakrishna, that we should ask from God the devotion, dispassion, discrimination. I am always reminded of the happening in Swami Vivekananda's life when he was Narendranath Datta, a devoted disciple of Sri Ramakrishna. Swamiji was going through a very bad phase in terms of the financial part of his life. When his father passed away, all the relatives, they snatched away the property of his father. And Swamiji, his mother, his brothers, they were in a dire poverty for that matter. One day, Swamiji came to Sri Ramakrishna and said, Swamiji was a non-believer those days. Being a Brahma devotee, Keshav Chandra Sen's Brahma Samaj, he was the member of Brahma Samaj, and they were kind of, they never believed in the gods, the goddesses. In fact, Narain, Swamiji, he used to make fun of Sri Ramakrishna. Oh, what you're all the time you're talking of your mother, divine mother. Who is she? I've never seen. So one day, in a desperate situation, Narain comes to his guru, Sri Ramakrishna, and tells him that, look, you know the condition through which my mother, my brothers, we are all going. You please ask your mother to see to it that we get good food, we get proper clothing, we are properly taken care of. Sri Ramakrishna says, I could have asked her, but you don't believe the mother. What can I do? Then Sri Ramakrishna says, come with me. And took Narayan to the temple of Bhavatarini. And he sat there outside on the steps and told Narayan, you go and ask mother yourself. And Swamiji said, okay. I mean, although he never believed in those kind of things, the goddess, the Kali and Durga and Bhavatarini. Still he said, okay, now Sri Ramakrishna is telling me, let me go and ask the Divine Mother to provide sufficient financial security to me and my family. There goes Swamiji inside the temple. The Divine Mother, illumined by the lamps which are surrounding in that temple. It was evening time. And Swamiji, Narendranath Datta, he just asks mother, oh mother, Ma, amake gyan dao, amake bhakti dao, amake vairagya dao. Ma, give me knowledge, give me devotion, give me dispassion. And with that demand, he comes out. Sri Ramakrishna asks him, have you asked mother what you wanted? And Swamiji says, oh my God, I've forgotten what I wanted to ask. I just asked for knowledge, I asked for devotion, I asked for discrimination, I asked for discernment, I asked for dispassion. What is this? Ramakrishna says, you are such a fool. I gave you an opportunity to directly get from her what you want. Go again. Second time Swamiji went. Same thing. Oh mother, give me knowledge, give me devotion, give me dispassion. Again he came back. Sri Ramakrishna asked, this time did you ask her properly what you wanted? Then Swamiji said, oh my God, again I forgot. I forgot what I wanted to ask and I asked for all these things. Sri Ramakrishna said, you are utter fool. Okay, now go third time and ask from her whatever you want. Mother will give it to you. Again for the third time, Swamiji went. And what did he ask the third time? Oh mother, give me knowledge, give me devotion, give me dispassion. That is the same thing happening again and again. And then Swamiji realized that old Brahmin, the mad Brahmin, he must be playing tricks. Why is it that I can't ask mother what I really want? But that is what really Swamiji wanted. Swamiji, even in those dire circumstances, he asked from mother really what he wanted. He wanted knowledge, he wanted devotion, he wanted dispassion, he wanted compassion. Those are the divine qualities. Only those qualities Swamiji asked from the mother, Divine Mother. And then after coming out, Swamiji told Sri Ramakrishna, look, I'm not able to ask what I wanted to ask. I only asked for these things. I keep on repeatedly, I asked mother, 3 times I asked mother these things. How is it? Then Sri Ramakrishna said, don't worry. Your mother, the Divine Mother, she will take care of your family. You will get sufficient food for your survival, the plain clothing your family members will get. You won't get into that dire state of poverty. That much mother will certainly do. And look what mother gave to Swamiji. All the knowledge, all the devotion, all the compassion, all the discernment, and all the dispassion that one can ever ask from the ultimate deity. So that is what Sri Ramakrishna had told, that be devoted to the mother. And when God comes before you, don't ask for those petty material things. Ask for something much higher, which will unite you with the Lord, which will make you one with the Lord. And Sri Krishna says, constantly dwell yourself on me. Constantly ask your mind to dwell on me. And absolutely surrender yourself to me. That you offer whatever you are doing, you offer it as an offering to me. Don't take it up as your task. Don't take it up as your project. Mayi saṃnyasya matparaḥ. That you just renounce it in my name. Now Sri Krishna is bringing us closure, and he is making this concept of sannyasa more and more clear as we are getting towards the end of this 18th chapter. We have completed this 57th shlok today, and next there will be some 20 shlok verses to complete this chapter. So now we know what is Sri Krishna meaning by sannyasa in this moksha sannyasa yoga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Jai Sri Ramakrishna. Jai Thakur. Jai Ma. Jai Swamiji.